Gotta keep on moving. Keep on moving. Keep on moving. Gotta keep on moving. Gotta keep on. When life breaks you down, nothing can keep you out. Just keep on moving. Gotta keep on. I'm still moving.
Hey. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? I paused. Let's see. I paused. I messed up. But anyway, it's your girl, Audrey Steele. Today is Thursday, which means it's Viewers Topic Thursday. Hey, if you got a topic you want to share on today, well, not today, but another time, please you can post your topic that you want to discuss maybe next Thursday. Go to the chat board or go to my email. You can contact me at audreysteeleclark@gmail.com. If you are on with us today, please announce yourself. Let me know that you're watching. Let me know who's in the house, who I got in the audience today, the viewers. But if you want to call in, you have questions or comments, you can do that by dialing 704-750-5597. Today's topic it comes to us from a good friend of mine by the name of Philip Robinson. We did a topic by Philip on last week also. But today's topic is, why is it that females get so emotionally caught up with general conversation and words of endearment like baby, sweetie, honey, boo, or whatever? Why is it that a lot of women get, caught up with regular conversation, especially through social media or just in friendship or whatever? Why is it that women do that? I think, anybody could get caught up with that, but he wants to know why women do it. So if you got a comment about that, you're welcome to post it here on the chat board, and we're going to talk about it today. So let me know what you guys think. 704-750-5597. We're here. Like I said, if you're here, please say something so I'll know that you're here, because otherwise this does not work like Facebook Live. It works different. I won't know that you're with me unless you type in or chime in or say something, post a comment or whatever, say hello or whatever, and then that way I'll know and I can address you moving forward after that. But it's me. So I'm going to type in the topic, but you guys bear with me for a minute because I ain't like Mo. I can't type and talk at the same time. So give the girl a break here. Let's see. Why do women get emotionally attached to terms of endearment like sweetie, all right, let's see who's in the house. Hey, Miss V, Maurice, those terms of endearment are nice to hear, even for me. So I know women like to hear it. I don't get caught up in it. Trina says, hey, Audrey. Thanks, Trina. So I know we got the four of us here watching. Okay, good. We had five, or it's saying that there's 5 people here. So I don't know who the 5th person is. If the 5th watcher, could you just make yourself known for me, please? But anyway, we're here. We're talking about it. I know I don't get caught up in my feelings when it comes to that. I I use it myself. I call people baby, sweetie, honey, um, sweetness, all kinds of stuff. But it don't move me none. But this guy says, Philip says that he could be on Facebook having a conversation with a woman and comment, like she'll compliment his picture or something. He'll say, "Well, thank you, sweetie. I appreciate that." And after so many sweeties and babies and honeys, they start feeling like he's liking them, or he's trying to hit on them or something like that. And he's like, that ain't never the case. I'm just making conversation. I'm just, replying back to your comment or whatever. He says it's caused him a lot of problems. So I want to know what you guys think about it. Mo, has that ever caused you any problems uh, with dealing with the females on social media or just in life? Has it caused any problems? Have women gotten attached to you based on how you respond to them by calling them baby? Because I know you call everybody baby. You know, and I know, we know that you call everybody baby. So has that kind of gotten you in any trouble with the ladies? We got 6 people watching now. So whoever has just joined us, can you please say hello so I'll know who you are and that you're here? I guess Trina thought that was funny, Mo. Maurice, okay, he's answering. Okay. He said he used to call everybody baby to make sure that he didn't get the name of the person. Oh, he didn't forget the name of the person that he was with. That's smart. That's a wise move right there. Sounds like a player move to me, Mo. That's player stuff right there. I ain't even mad at you because of that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even mad at you. Because if it were me, I would be doing the same thing. Just call everybody baby. Everybody is babe. If you dating this guy that week, dating that guy next week, call everybody babe. That way you ain't got to deal with it. Hey babe. Hey boo. Hey honey. Use terms like that. That way you can't forget anybody's name. You can't get it twisted. That's not the line for the radio show. That's my personal line, which I thought I had that ringer off, so y'all pardon me on that one. But if you would like to call the show, please dial us at 704-750-5597. That number is open and available. I'd like to hear from Miss V. Call in. I ain't heard from you in a minute. Holla at your girl. Let's see. Miss V says, I really don't understand the question. Oh, I understand now. This just happened to me at my part-time job. She feels that it is so personal to call people baby. Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. Hey, that makes sense to me. You call everybody the same thing and ain't nobody got to feel slighted. Ain't nobody got to worry about, ain't no mix-ups. Mo trying to call me out on the phone service thing. Carla, go ahead. You on with Audrey. Hey, Miss V, I miss you. Where you been?
I know. I told y'all I've been laid up, but man down, pimps down.
The pimpster's been down.
I've been down, man. But look, that's funny. I didn't understand at first when you posed the question, but then when you said what the young man said, I was like, well, Dad, that just happened to me a couple of weeks on my part-time. Because, you know me, everybody is baby, honey, sweet.
Right.
I don't take it, that's just me. It ain't, I want to get into your pants. That's just what I do. Now, she tells me, and all the guys on my part-time, if I call them by their name, they be like, what's wrong with you? So, this one chick to hear that from me. They could tell me that. I said that's how they respond to me. So she was, I mean, just went on and on about, that's just too personal. Well, because maybe don't nobody call you baby.
Right.
It may be an issue for you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And when you start on your square, when that stuff don't bother you, how you, just because somebody call you baby don't mean he want to marry you.
Exactly. I don't understand the offense. We as Southerners, I think Trina and I were talking about that earlier. We as Southerners, especially, we use a lot of terms like that: sweeties and babies and honeys and darling. I say darling a lot too.
Well, we do it at home, so you know, I think it's just, I think it's a person that has it. I could be wrong. It's just Miss B's type 101. I think it's a person that has insecurities or who does not know how to appreciate just somebody being endearing to them.
Right.
Or saying an endearment to them. I just think that that's the issue, Audrey.
It could be, and then everybody has like different backgrounds. And so a lot of people were not raised, like we were raised. Like I was raised from very Southern parents. My daddy called everybody sweetie. And if you didn't know any better, you would think he was trying to flirt with you. But he just an old Southern boy. Everybody sweetie. Hey, sweetie, how you doing? Everybody sweetie. If it's a female, everybody sweetie. He ain't being fresh. He just being a Southern man. And so, in that regard, I think it's okay. But yeah, you never know what a person has dealt with in their past, or why they do the things they do, or why they tripping. But you just never know. I don't know. I don't know why people do the things they do, but it is what it is. But I'm so glad to hear from you. I missed you.
I know, right? I've been doing so. I only got my phone here at home. At work, I can look on the computer and my phone, so I can call and talk. But I only have my phone, so that's why I've been just writing in. But that's all right. I said, let me call my baby and say hello.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank
Hello,
you.
hello.
Thank you so much for calling. I appreciate it as always.
Okay, baby. Have a good one. I'll be listening.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Baby.
See, she even called me baby. I ain't got no problem with it. But yeah, I've never really ran into a problem with it. The only time I've ever had a problem with the way a man or somebody responded to me is if it came attached to some other mess. Like some guys are clearly flirting, are clearly going overboard, especially like in the workplace. There's certain things that just shouldn't be in the workplace. And if that comment or if that tag, I would say like a sweetie or a baby, is attached to something that's inappropriate, then it should be a problem. But as long as the person is keeping it solid and they're not saying anything out of the way, it's no inappropriate behavior or words or language being used, I don't have no problem with it. Trina says, not sure how someone can get in their feelings because someone called them baby. That's crazy. Exactly. I wish he would call. Philip said he would call the show today, so we'll see if he calls. But I would like to hear about it because I can't imagine somebody getting their feelings over Facebook. There's some crazy people out there. We've seen some craziness in the last few weeks. So, you never know what goes on in the hearts and the minds of people. People fall in love easily. People get infatuated easily. People get caught up with stuff in their mind easily. So we don't know what's in the hearts and the minds of the people that's listening to the sweetie or the honey or the babies, or the darlings. I can't even imagine something like that going awry myself either, Trina. It's crazy. But I definitely would like to hear some stories about it. If anybody else would like to call in, the number to do so is 704. I'm going to put that number up there. 704. Let's see. 750 5597. 704-750-5597. Maurice said something earlier about using those terms on the job is sexual harassment. People that are not used to being called that get upset with it. They want to be somebody's baby. They start wanting to be somebody's baby. If they ain't used to being called that, they get upset because they really want, and deep down inside, is that what you're saying, Mo? Deep down inside, they really want to be somebody's baby. But you're right about the sexual harassment part. That's what I was just talking about. I hadn't even seen that comment. But yeah, that's exactly what that's about. You can't say those kinds of things in the workplace. You know, you say it to the wrong person and you're out of a job and got a lawsuit, the company being sued and everything else. But some people do desire love so much. They're so desperate for love that I guess they just jump to conclusions. Man, that is crazy to me. That is crazy. Mo says he loves using sweetie. Hey, sweetie. Hey, sweetie. Hey, sugar. I use sugar a lot. I call people sugar and baby and darling. Those are my favorites. Yep. Baby, 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 baby. We all do. Hi, Camille. She says we all do. You had a long day, sweetie? Yeah, I think everybody loves to, not everybody, but a good majority of us those of us that are used to affection, that are used to relationship, that are used to interacting with people, it's easy to use those terms. It shouldn't hurt. I mean, right. Baby, sugar, honey. Exactly, Miss V. I use those terms too. You would think that would be something norm, but like I said, you don't know a person's background. You don't know where people come from. You don't know what they've been through. Certain words trigger certain emotions in people, clearly. When people call me Lord, I don't get upset. Negro, you ain't Lord. I don't know why anybody would allow you to lord over them anyway. You so crazy. You better stop that blasphemy. Because Jesus rose from the dead, you won't. Trina says, I think it's more of a Southern thing, not to get it confused with terms of endearment. Really? But Miss B not from the South. Well, Cleveland is kind of borderline. Miss B, is Cleveland considered the South? Or is Cleveland considered the North? What is it? Because I know like people from Virginia and Maryland, to me they Southern, but to them they think they from the North. They think they Northerners, but they are South. They're from the South. What's the word no for, Denisha? Oh, no, North. Okay, Cleveland is part of the North. All right. Virginia is the South. Okay. Southerners are a bit slower. I can see that. Shut up, Mo. Anyway, the thing is, it could be. I don't think it's really where you're from, because I know people from the north. that use those terms too. It's not a Southern thing then, because like clearly Miss V is from Cleveland, Ohio, so they're Northern and they use the term. So that ain't the case. I think it's just the person, the individual, and how you were raised and how you were brought up and what your environment is like. I think it's sort of environmental. What your home life is like a lot of times, and the people that influence your life. Um, Camille says music doesn't get down here from north for about 6 to 8 months. Wow, wow. Okay, music, but okay. Well, what do you think about the topic today, Camille? Um, we're talking about why is it that females, women, get emotionally attached to men from conversation? Um, is viewers topic Thursday, and Philip gave this topic. He says that he's gotten a lot of headache from women via social media, because when he speaks to them or when he comments on their pages or on pictures and stuff, or if they post something and he comments or responds to a comment that they've made, he'll use the word sweetie or sweetheart or honey or baby, and they start getting their feelings and start thinking that he's trying to talk to them. Next thing you know, he got inbox messages and they think they go together or something. So, what do you think about that? Camille says men don't converse with women. It's attention. It's flattering to be interested in us, but that he says that that's not even the case. He's not even interested in these women. They are assuming that he's interested in them because he's using terms like sweetie and baby. Because of the terms of endearment, they're getting the wrong idea, and it's causing a headache for him in his social life. Talk to me about that. Have you ever thought a guy was interested in you because he used those terms? Baby, sweetie, honey, darling. Um, he's very friendly. I smile, and men take that as an invitation. Maurice says that's why it's important to go by their actions versus words, Trina. They won't have that problem. What do you think, Denisha? She says, heck no. um, I really haven't ran into a whole lot of issues like that. I don't know. It is important to go by their actions rather than their words. A lot of times men will say things with their mouth, but their actions don't line up with what they say. So if their actions don't line up with what they say, then I look at it like it ain't true, like he didn't mean it, like he was just running off at the mouth, just talking. um, what are y'all talking about? Uh, I don't know what y'all talking about. Mo and Denisha are having a dialogue there. I don't know what y'all talking about, but anyway, if anybody would like to call, do so. Mo, call the show. Since you're absent, call in. Can you call and can your phone do double duty? Can you be on the chat board and call at the same time? Go ahead, you're on the air with Audrey.
It's Camille.
Hey.
I gotta call you. Hey, babe. Okay, I come from a background where people have told me that they love me.
Mm-hmm.
And their definition of love, the way that they love me, hurt. So I'm conditioned, or was conditioned, that words have value regardless of how people treated me. I had to train myself. I said, okay, well, your love hurts, but okay, you say you
Gotcha.
So now I have to learn to deal with actions, but I do focus on the words.
But listen,
The words have meaning.
let me listen. What is the action behind I love you? Action behind I love you means I will commit to you. The action behind I love you means I do want to be with you. We're gonna live together. We're gonna be together.
It goes deeper. For me, it goes deeper.
Uh-huh.
Action is my level of security. I have been vulnerable my whole life. I've never had anyone to protect me. I have never had anyone to defend me. I have never had anyone to make me feel valuable when it comes to, we had this conversation yesterday. It's always an outside force that causes conflicts in my relationships with others that's connected to toxic people. So,
But a friend could be that. A friend could be. A friend is protective. A friend can be, can have your back.
That's not my reality.
Okay.
So that's why I do, like, words have meaning to me.
Okay.
And when someone tells me that they're not in love with me, I am going to behave as though they're not in love with me. If someone tells me they're not committed to me, I am going to behave as though they're not committed to me. Now, somebody on Facebook telling me, hey, sweetie, hey, honey, I posted, I don't know if you read any of my posts. I don't open up those messages. I've been offended for the past month. I had to change my profile picture because people say, hey, sexy, hey. I'm so tired of being called sexy. I'm so tired of being called beautiful. Okay, get off my looks. My looks is a curse for me. I want someone to treat me as though I am their baby. Don't call me baby and you're not dating me. You're not protecting me. You're not securing me. You're not making me feel that I am someone you value. Don't call me baby.
Right.
Don't call me sexy. We ain't had a sex. I don't want to be sexy to you.
Right.
Don't call me sweetheart. I could be a bitch. Why are you calling me a sweetheart? You don't know me.
Right.
So yeah, I'm pretty petty.
Right. Okay. Well, as always, I appreciate you calling. I think that those are very valid points. I mean, because going back to what I was saying, we all have different backgrounds. And see, you're one of those people that have been influenced by people's words.
Yes.
So,
Even when their actions hurt. And now it's a flip. Now the words hurt, but I'm confused by the actions. So what am I supposed to do? So that's just me. That's where I'm at. I'm 37 years old and I'm pretty screwed up. So that's life. Thank you, dear.
All right. Have a good night, dear. Bye-bye.
You too.
That was a pretty good example of how we all have different backgrounds. Certain words could mean something to a person that's been influenced by words. She said the actions never lined up, so that's what she was used to. So if somebody said something like that to her, it meant something. Or, I don't know. But for me, I know when I know that there are certain things that measure up to love, but then there are certain things that don't. Like, somebody can love you and just simply not be in love. A man could say to me that he loves me, and he may very well love me. I got people in my life right now that love me. But I know the difference of whether they're in love or not in love, because in love is not going to bring me hurt and pain. It's not going to make me suffer. It's not going to make me cry every time I turn around, because you're not going to be in love with somebody and hurt them all the time. So that I know for sure. That I know for a fact. If you love me, then show me that you love me. Prove it. Stop telling lies. Stop making those things happen. But I want to stay on course. I want to stay on topic. We're talking about using terms of endearment Philip wants to know what is it in the makeup of women that we get the wrong idea? What is it in the makeup, in the mind of women, in the hearts and minds of women, that we get the wrong idea based on terms of endearment? Stand by. Carla, go ahead. You on the air with Audrey?
Hey, what's up, baby?
Hey, how you doing?
I ain't nuts. What's going on with you?
We're doing the radio show. We listening.
Oh, for real? Y'all doing a radio show?
Who is
Y'all
this?
doing a radio show?
Who
Y'all
is
doing a
this?
radio show with me?
Who is this?
What you mean, baby? What's going on? I mean, what you mean? What was this?
Mo, stop playing.
I couldn't change my voice.
You so silly.
No, but what I was calling to make a comment. I don't understand why terms of endearment are offensive to anyone. I mean, they're just people, having conversations. And folks ought to know anyway, when folks talk and they speak in terms of endearment, they're just speaking. Folks ought to really know by common sense that people don't really mean anything by somebody calling them baby, especially, if they haven't interacted with them, they haven't spent any time with them, they don't, you know what I mean? It's a common sense thing for me.
Right.
So when I hear it, I hear it, and I just think, that's just someone's personality, and I keep it moving.
Me too.
When somebody say stuff like this to me, and they may say something like, damn, Mo, damn, man, I want to get that. I take that serious. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Damn, Mo, I want to cook you dinner. You know what I'm saying? Those terms of endearment like that, them phrases. Yeah, I take them phrases seriously. You know what I'm saying? But when somebody's saying something like, hey, babe, how you doing? I keep it moving. Hey, babe, what's going on with you? And I keep moving.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Those things don't mean nothing to me. Now, when they talk about something, hey, man, look here, can we go to dinner and you pay? I mean, like, oh, no, that's all right, then. I'm going to holler at you. Okay, then.
Well, listen. I know that you're a guy that uses those terms of endearment. Has that gotten you in any trouble with females?
No. What happens is when I use the terms of endearment, depending upon who I'm talking to, I kind of, if I want to be or want it to be known, I put a little emphasis on my terms of endearment. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like I might look at a person, and when I speak, my words are going to be such where that I'm being flirtatious with my terms of endearment.
Right.
Like if I just see you, I just naturally be like, hey, babe, what's up with you? What's up with you? I might say, hey, babe, what's going on with you? Or something like that. But if I say, hey, what's up, babe? You know what I mean? I might slow it down a little bit.
Yeah, I can see that face right now. I can see that look on your face right now.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. If I do it like that, slow it down a little bit, you know what I mean? Then, I have my little hand thing going, I might drop my head a little bit, raise my eyes.
Yep.
You know how we do it?
Yep.
So, now if I get a little flirtatious with it, then that's how we get down. But other than that, no, my terms of endearment ain't meaning nothing. They ain't meaning nothing.
You know what? And I'm one of those women that I don't hide what I feel. So if I was flirting with a guy, he would clearly know that I was flirting with him.
Absolutely.
I don't even mess around with that. I don't even, if I'm going to say baby, sweetie, honey, I'm not even going to, when I'm dealing with my man or when I'm dealing with a man that I'm feeling like that, it's certain things I'm just going to say. I'm going to turn it and work in a certain kind of way. He's not going to get no misunderstanding. I think these are unstable people. There's something must be wrong with these women that he's connecting with on social media for them to get the wrong idea. I think that's really weird.
Right. And like I said, if people are not accustomed to hearing it and it not meaning anything, or they want to be known as, some people get offended about that. But that's why, everybody's different. Everybody got different fingerprints, their different social security numbers. That's how I get down. So everybody's different.
That's right.
Me, I don't get offended about anything like that. Definitely wouldn't get offended about nothing like that.
True.
Never.
Yeah.
But you know what though? I can't get offended about anything. Really. I
Oh, you can get offended about some stuff, but this ain't the day to talk about it.
You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
But yeah, that's what it is. But listen, the Lord has been good to me. I'm getting ready to have a meeting with the other guards, and I'm gonna have to holler at y'all.
Thank you.
Okay, then I'm gonna holler at y'all.
Have a
Okay,
good
good talking
night.
to you.
Bye-bye.
Okay, the Lord is good. We holler.
All right, I like the way he expressed that. I mean, that's really, really true. When somebody is clearly flirting with you, but see, one of the things too, I just thought of this. When somebody is flirting with you, you usually get the understanding. But when you're texting and typing, and that's the society that we live in now, is people communicate a lot through texting and on social media. They comment, they post their comment, they reply. You're just typing, and people have a hard time clearly reading properly through an inbox message or through through a text message or whatever. Hey, why you ain't called the number to the radio show?
I lost it. I'm on my break and I lost the damn number. I can't. What is the topic?
You forgot your own topic. Y'all, I got JoJo on. I got Philip. He's on Facebook Messenger. But I'm gonna type you that number and you call the show. Okay, I want to type it to you.
Oh,
okay. Okay. Bye bye. He told me he lost the number. See how black folk do, y'all. Only on Steele Movin do we have this kind of foolishness. Why me, Lord? Why me, Jesus? I lost the number. What's wrong with him, y'all? Help him out, Jesus. Help him, Lord. Let me give him this number really quick, guys. Just let me pause for a second. And he should be calling shortly. But I think it's hard for people to get the proper understanding through text, is what I'm saying. Because I know a lot of times when I get misunderstood a lot. Like, people think I'm having an attitude problem when I text. All right, he's calling. Caller, go ahead. You're on the air with Audrey.
yes. How you doing? It's Philip.
Hey, Philip. I'm so glad that you called. I'm so glad you called. This is a viewer's topic Thursday, and we have selected your topic. I'm I posed the question that you wanted to ask is, why is it that females get in their feelings or get the wrong idea, they read the wrong message from terms of endearment like sweetie, baby, honey, or whatever, when you're talking to them on social media or you're doing an inbox message or you're commenting on their pictures or whatever.
Exactly. So, my thing about it is, I'm a very flirtatious guy by nature.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like I'm saying anything on purpose. If I call you baby or sweetheart, I'm 47. I'm in that age range where those were words that we commonly use. But at that same token, I have some friends that take that and for whatever reason they take it and make it a personal thing, and then I look like the villain trying to undo what I did unintentionally. A lot of us are not out here just throwing that word out willy-nilly, just throwing those words out, just, to try to trap you or bait you. Some people genuinely do just use those words in common conversation.
Right.
And I've had some of that. And for that fact, I just put out a post today that, to my friends, be expecting a new request from me so I can send some of this, stuff out here, because that's, it's unacceptable.
Right. I was curious to know, can you give us any one specific, without calling the name of an individual? Can you share an experience that you have recently had about that?
Yes, recently I had one, last week, this particular person, they went from us just, getting on each other's posts, you know what I'm saying, and saying that. Now they're inboxing me like, we have a relationship, and I'm like, where the hell did the relationship come from? You don't even have my number. The only way you reach me is through this media site. And I'm not going to say the person is a stalker or nothing like that, but they just got the wrong impression, and I had to apologize for that. And I truly apologize to anybody that follows me for anything. If you're mine, I'm going to tell you that you're mine, and I'm going to let everybody else know you're mine. So if I don't see it, don't put us in no relationship, and we've not even, you done took the fun out of the courtship.
We ain't even, she ain't even let you make the first move.
Exactly.
Wow.
It's all right, and you do this. And now, it's strange, and it makes me feel uncomfortable. And then if I do have, on my post, I never talk about a companion that's in my life. But suppose that that I do indulge that type of information, and you take that the wrong way, and that causes problems on my end.
Mm.
The people that I deal with already know I got a flirtatious with. I don't mean no harm, but still.
It's just your nature.
It's just not a good thing. It's just not a good thing to read into something that's not readable. You should ask that person. And I see a lot of people on Facebook, they going together and you ain't never seen each other.
Right, right.
Picture a man, picture a woman. You can't do that.
Well, let me ask you this, because one of our viewers asked you a question. It comes from Trina. She says, how does JoJo let the women know the difference between flirting, baby, and regular talk, baby?
Because, okay, the regular, Miss Trina, after I use the word baby, you're going to know there's a reason, because there's going to be something after that. So you got to finish the sentence. If I just leave it blank, then that means you're just a regular baby or a regular thing or a regular sweetheart. But if I say something else to you on a personal level, if I inbox you, or I'm going to tell you what I want with my baby.
Right.
My sweetheart.
Right.
And that's the difference for JoJo. That's the difference for me. If we don't converse and we don't go, don't take it out of what it is. I'll let you know. You'll know the difference between babe and babe. Coming from me. You'll know it.
Right.
I hope that helps you, Trina.
That's a really good question, and that's a really good answer. I think, and we talked about that a little bit earlier, it's going to be attached to something else. It's not going to be just a baby in general. That baby will be attached to, I want to get with you, or when can we get together? Can we have lunch? Or can I come over? Can we see each other outside of Facebook? Can we meet?
Indicator for people that if it's something past what it is. If I'm inboxing you or calling you and sending you pics that I'm not posting, or I'm talking to you on a different level, then even then, you know your place, because we've already discussed that with each other. But you cannot not have a conversation with me and just don't. And I'm telling you, for future revenue, don't take that from me. If I wanted to need more, I'm going to let you know, and therefore we won't have a problem. And I'm quite sure you'll let me know. I have a lot of friends that are married, and when we on there and we talking to each other, we baby and sweetheart. It don't mean nothing, but some it means a lot too, and I can understand that. I was not trying to lead anyone on about anything.
Right. Exactly.
And, because that's just the way it is. That's just me.
So.
Okay, what's up, man? Yeah, but I'm in here. I'm gonna call you later on, and I enjoyed your topic. You're on fire. I'd rather listen to you than look at the view.
Thank you, darling. I appreciate your topic. I appreciate you for calling. As always, I appreciate your friendship. Have a blessed night. Thank you.
I will. Hey, and you let him know I'm coming home with you now.
He's going to come and co-host with me someday, y'all, on a Thursday.
I'm going to be on deck.
All right. You on deck.
Okay, baby.
All right, bye-bye.
Now, you see, I just called you, baby.
See, I get it.
You gonna marry me?
I,
No talking.
all right, bye-bye. All right, you heard it from JoJo. And he said they get the wrong idea. He been getting inbox messages. He's gonna have to change his whole Facebook page. Now that's a shame. That's a shame. That somebody have to go through those kinds of links to get rid of people harassing them because they got the wrong impression. That's a trip right there. Trina, that's funny to you, huh? He answered your question, didn't he, cuz? He answered it. He answered it. So, I mean, that was pretty good right there. But that's kind of scary. I think anybody that would get the wrong idea from something like that, to me, that's instability mentally. Something is wrong with you. You need to get you a check. You are certified billable, honey. You can get a check. Yes. Social Security check for your mental instability. Go get some help. It's help out there for people like you falling in love with folk over Facebook and inbox messaging and stuff. They ain't nobody even never met you before, and you want to be, you all in love with somebody through conversation. What is wrong with people? They need to go lay on the couch. You need to get you a couch doctor. Huh? Am I talking some sense to you? Am I saying something? I just think that is real crazy. People need help. People are lacking therapy. There's some really good therapists out there. The government will pay for therapy. If you admit yourself in the hospital, you might have to go to the 5th floor or whatever they call it, the 8th floor. What floor is it now, Trina? Is it the 5th floor or the 8th floor? I think it was the 5th floor. He did. He said having a relationship in Facebook and ain't never met before. That is hilarious. You know that's unstable. Anybody that crazy, you falling in love with somebody you ain't even never met. I mean, and Trina, you can talk about that. Call the show, Trina. Let's talk about some of your episodes of your stalkers. You done had some Facebook stalkers that didn't fell in love with you over Facebook. You ain't got to call no names. But call the show and let's and share some of your encounters with some people. You have to block folk and carry on because they be all in love with you and stuff. Oh, Lord. Now, I done had somebody say they was in love with me that I went out with one time. Trina says it's always the top floor to keep good sane people away from the crazy. Okay. All right. But, you know, call the show, Trina. You know the number. You on the air with Audrey. Go ahead.
Hey, this is Trina.
Hey. Talk about it, cuz.
That was hilarious that what JoJo said, but he did say that he was flirtatious by nature, but it does make sense, I think it's kind of crazy for a woman to think that they're in a relationship because he's using familiar terms of endearment, but you can say stuff regular like, oh, how are you today, honey, or be careful, baby, something like that. But I guess what he's trying to differentiate is, hey baby, how you doing? Would you like to go out for a drink, or something like that. So I get it. He just kind of got caught up with some crazy people, I guess.
But I want you to talk about some of your experience with some of the crazies that you've run into over Facebook. The Facebook madness is what I'm gonna call it.
Right. I'm a late Facebook bloomer, so I'm just now finding out really about Facebook because even now I don't post a lot. So I have friended a lot of people on Facebook. I've only sent out one. I think I've only sent a friend request to one person, period. But I have over 2,000 friends.
How you got more friends than I got?
Yeah, I know. I told you I'm not Facebook savvy. So anybody that ever sent me a request, I just accept it.
Okay,
don't
that's how.
don't accept everybody's friend request.
Exactly.
Too late. I already had over 2,000 then. So I'm thinking, okay, that's just the proper thing to do. Anybody that sends you a request, just accept it. But I found out late. Oh, you can't accept everybody's request.
Right. Oh
So
my
anyway,
God.
but nonetheless, I do get a lot of inbox messages from men. I do get a lot of inbox messages from men, which 99.9% of them are ignored. I don't even respond to them because it seems like all men have the same response, no matter how many you get. They always say, "Hello, beautiful,"
Mm-hmm.
or "Hey, sexy," something like that. But my experience with one person that was very diligent about, wanting to talk to me and meet me. I mean, it was crazy because he would relentlessly um, inbox me every day, not some days. This is every day, several times a day. And he would just constantly ask me out, ask me out, ask me out. And I told him several times that, nah, I don't talk to people on Facebook. We'll never go out. It's just something that I'm just not willing to do. And he persisted. Now, I never used any terms of endearment with this guy. He just really didn't get it. But of course, he would use terms of endearment with me. Hey, baby. Sweetheart, and stuff like that. It became quite annoying, and some of the things that he was saying became kind of scary to me. Even mentioning that he loves me. You've never laid eyes on me before.
Oh
Not
Lord.
one eye, not even two. you know.
Wow. So did you ever did when he started falling in love, were you using those terms with him, baby, sweetie? None of that?
I'm blocking the whole way. I'm not saying anything, especially to this guy, because I know, how aggressive he was getting and just wanting to see me, saying that he'll do anything just to meet me. So I was very careful not to say anything to him, and I tried to keep my responses to him short,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
on the days that I did communicate with him, but he's going to just be relentless. So I was trying to be nice because that's my nature. I was being a very nice person, so it took me a really long time. I've never blocked anyone, ever. But it just came to the point where I'm like, you know what? Instead of just being nice and trying to spare his feelings, I think, it's probably best just to go ahead and block him. And that's what I eventually had to do.
Oh wow. So you had a Facebook stalker.
Yeah, pretty much. He was relentless, in some ways he seemed harmless, but some things that he said, kind of scared me as well. You can't be really feeling that way about someone that you've never laid your eyes on. You
Mm-hmm.
see a couple of pictures. Now, my Facebook page is boring. I hardly ever put any pictures up there, at all. If a milestone happens, then, that I'm proud of or whatever, I may post it or whatever. But you can't actually be feeling somebody to that extent by pictures off of Facebook. You just really can't. I don't really have a whole lot on Facebook that says a lot about me because I'm not one to post every day. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
If I post something once a month, I think that's improvement.
Wow. Wow. Well, I appreciate you sharing. That's interesting. So folks, you heard it from Trina, you heard it from JoJo. This stuff really, really happens. This is not, we're just not making this stuff up. People really getting their feelings from people saying hi to them or just even being nice to them. even posting a beautiful picture and they comment on it and you say thank you, they automatically assume that you're accepting their advances or their offer to be with you or whatever. So Trina, it look like you got you a Facebook relationship without a, you ain't never met.
Right. Yeah, that's probably the worst thing that I could have done. If you know my personality, you know that I'm very nice by nature.
Mm-hmm.
So by relentlessly inboxing me every day, I made the mistake of saying hi one time.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's like constantly at me. So I'm thinking, okay, he knows that I'm seeing it, so it's beginning to be kind of rude. So maybe I just should say hi. And that was probably the worst thing that I should have ever done.
Yeah, I think just even replying at all probably was the bad thing. Responding.
Right. Yeah, I should have just continued to ignore it because once I did say hi, just that one simple word, then that was pretty much it for him. He was going in for the kill. I mean, he was really, really, really texting and everything.
Oh, I got a door. You saying hello. You saying hello was the open door for him, huh?
Right. Yeah. It certainly was. It kind of opened the door. So after maybe a month or more of just simply ignoring him, and I'm thinking, okay, this is becoming rude. Maybe I should just say hi back or something like that. Mm-hmm. And that was pretty much it. That was pretty much it from there.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Ever lesson learned and blocked.
Right. So moving forward, we know not to do that. But thank you for calling. I appreciate you. Appreciate the love and support.
Okay. All
right. Bye. So this is crazy, but I think there's a lot of unstable people out there. I think a lot of people just don't have it all there. A lot of people are just not all there. They don't know how to have a friendly hello or a friendly sweetie hello baby bye. Some people you can't. I mean, clearly, I mean, you wouldn't even think that this would be an issue, but clearly it is. So you guys be careful out there in Facebook and social media world. It's not the best idea. I want to say that to anybody that's watching me, I have allergies. And last couple of days, my allergies have been off the chain. My eyes itch, my skin itch, my head itches. I know you guys probably see me touching my face a lot because I itch, and I itch all over. I don't know what kind of allergy I have, but I do take Benadryl daily for it. I take it at night because Benadryl makes me sleepy. So I want you guys to know that I'm not just, I don't have the cooties or anything like that. I have really bad allergies, and it's, I itch. It's sitting here in agony because my whole body is itching, and I don't know what I'm allergic to, but maybe one day I'll get to the bottom of it. But right now, my body is almost on fire because I'm itching everywhere. My eyes itch, my arms itch, my head itches, my ears itch. I'm just itching. So keep me in your prayers. But I'm leaving here. I'm stopping to get me some Benadryl. You can believe that. And because I took my last tablet last night. But as always, I want you guys to have a wonderfully blessed weekend. It's been great. Special thanks to Philip for the great topic. Thank all of you for participating. Miss V, Camille, Trina, Maurice, and anybody else who was watching that I didn't know you were there. I appreciate your support. I appreciate those of you who have followed me through this journey. I hope you have a blessed weekend. And as always, keep on moving, folks. All right. Good night. Bye-bye.